And welcome back to Fanaland. We are here as Juliana VanThorne as we carry on our playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. I want to thank all of you people who've been checking these videos out. It really means the world that you'd be wanting to spend your time watching this clot have no idea what they're doing in a massive multiplayer online role-playing game, aka the MMORPG. Quite a lot to be done here. Apparently they've got an achievement already on the way called Uphill Battle, whatever that means. Complete 10 unique battle leave quests. Right, okay, that's fair enough. But now, let's talk to Fufalupa. Find out what the next quest is. Matter of grave import.
I salute you, honoured friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we've been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search unearthed this sealed letter addressed to a man named Owen. But he is one of the Sultan's sworn elite. I can think of no reason why he would have any dealings with Balduin. We now know that the former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that Owen was too? This letter may well serve as evidence of their collusion, and so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events of recent days, I knew not to whom to trust this information. Until now. I have chosen you, Juliana. Pray bear the letter to Mistress Momodia the Quicksand and relate the circumstances of its discovery. Not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultana, but she is well acquainted with the Sultan's Sworn. She will know how best to proceed.
Right, so essentially what we got to do is go back to Momodi. All the way back to the main area. We could walk there. Or we can just return to the steps of Nuldar. Use one of our 15-minute casts. We might as well. Go back to the steps of Njald, as they're known. And here we are once again. So, we want to head to Momodi's bar, hand in this quest, and see where we go next. Also, Star-Crossed Rivals is now available, which is the main quest for the story, I believe. Shade Vinland Wanderer. Very nice bone sword that they have there in their arm. That's pretty awesome.
Juliana, it's been too long. Dandelion tells me you've been keeping busy in the horizon. I want you to know that I'm grateful for everything you've done for the people of Uldar. Even though you've seen the senior side of our city, you've continued to help your fellow man. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. What is it? You like got something to say? So, that's what this is all about. Fufalupa's thinking Owen might have been in league with Balduin, that this letter could be proof of something shady. Well, you needn't worry. Owen's as loyal as the Sultan Sworn I've ever known. I know the foggy is what this says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't Owen the one who... Oh, hells. I got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Juliana, I think I know what this is all about. But I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you. But if you're determined to see through the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain.
Okay, let's go. So she's got a quest now.
Can I count on your discretion, Juliana? If so, listen closely.
Yep. Momodi was to enlist the aid of a trusted friend of Uldar. Let's go. Lots of loading screens.
The outside world believes Uldar to be a sultanate, ruled by Sultana Nanamo Ulnamo. Truth is now, it's the 6 wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway. The Syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultana has still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep even that if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. It pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen's the Sultan-sworn who was charged with guarding it that night. I bet anything this letter was written by the bastards who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that a man we know that have been fraternizing with thieves had a letter for Owen of all people. All of this at this of all times. You need to take this to the man himself, Juliana. Tell him what he sent you, and it concerns the lost heirloom. If it looks as though our fellow needs help, I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city may depend on it.
The conspiracy tightens, people. The crown has been stolen, and we may actually have our way to get onto it. So with that in mind... ironically, it's in the Pugilist Guild. So it's in my guild where I need to go. Okay. I'm being told, do I want to be a thaumaturgy? I've not done that one yet. You can see it there in the recommendations list. And have I done it? No. Yes, the role players were knocking around there. They had RP in their names. At least I believe that's what that stands for. He's what they call a role player. Oh, God. The map led me in the wrong room. They're down here. Where are they? Oh, I see. They might be out on the other side. Ah, I get it. They're out on the other way. Well, while we're here, then let's talk to Master Hammond. Ooh, a big amount of expertise and a lot of extra weaponry equipped as well. Ha 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 ha! I swear each time I see you, you remind me more and more of my younger self. At this rate, you'll like to transform into a handsome devil before the moon's over. Now then, I believe you're here to learn. Unfortunately, I'm in no condition to teach. This is rather embarrassing to admit. But in my eagerness to prepare for the big rematch, I've overtrained and thrown my back out. Ugh. I tell you, old age is hell's. I fear Chuchuto will have to tend you in my stead.
It seems Prospect's facing his old rival has lit a veritable fuse in the Master Hammond's backside. I'm so relieved to see that he has purpose again. The trick now is to keep a lid on his zeal, lest he injure himself. But let us speak of your lesson. When you're ready, come and meet me at Little Al Mihigo. I have a challenge in mind you are certain to find stimulating.
Okay, so I need to go somewhere else for that. Right, so in the interim then... trying to figure out where to go to get to this hustings strip. Right, okay. That'll help it. Let's go back on the main tracking route. So we'll go up over the top, and hopefully this might give us some more information. You can tell how clueless I am when I'm really struggling to navigate. But anyone who knows me will tell you, I'm not a navigator. I thought they were being petted then. I was like, ew. No, don't do that. Oh, God damn it! Where am I meant to go for this? Seriously, where am I meant to go? Right, it's the Alchemist Guild. So there's no verticality to the map. I think that's the problem. I always find in-game maps infuriating. They're always a pain in the backside to use. Let's see if there's else is getting nearer. Everyone at home is like, no, 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 you're going the wrong way. No, you're going the wrong way. And you'd be correct, I probably am. There they are. The heart of the sworn lies beyond. State your business. Pardon? Did you say a lost heirloom? Proceed. Well met, adventurer. What business brings you here this day? A letter? Very well, let's see it. Have you read this, adventurer? I see, but you have some inkling as to its contents, I think. Mistress Mamodi has doubtless explained to you the significance of the crown and what its loss could mean for her grace, the Sultana. This theft shames the Sultan Swan, and me most of all. The blame is mine, you see. I grew lax in my duties, and in a moment of carelessness... No, it will do no good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of the theft, we searched frantically for any signs, any whispers as to the whereabouts of the crown. We have found nothing. The identity of the thieves and their motives seemed fated to remain a mystery. Until you arrived bearing this ransom note. In it, the criminals state their price for the return of Her Grace's crown. And though it pains me to say it, I fear I have no choice but to acquiesce to their demands. Too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes Her Grace's birthright and identifies her as the custodian of the Ul legacy. It must be recovered. I will travel to the unholy heir and pay them their ransom. Though I am not foolish enough to meet these men alone, as they stipulate, I dare not bring a host of comrades lest the thieves take fright. Friend, would you consent to be present for the exchange? Mistress Mamodi has always spoken of you in the most glowing terms, and I have never yet had reason to question her judgment. On behalf of those still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. She's like, Juliana's like, okay then, fine. Right, so, we need to rendezvous with Owen at the Unholy Heir. And to get there, we need to get out via Eastern Fanelon, I think it was. It's Central Fanelon. Okay. Let's go. How annoying I have to actually choose a menu to leave in this particular area. Everywhere else have just walked out. Still, no big deal. Right, let's get our skates on. Let's go for a run. Right, I wasn't sure if it's tuned to that or not. I thought I'd just check it out. I still don't understand that. You can just jump. Nothing wrong with it. I just don't see the point in it. Not yet, I don't, anyway. Ah, hang on a second. Using the narrow intricacies of the map, we should be able to go down another layer in just a second. And that should get us out near Central Fanelon's exit. And that will be the easiest way for us to be able to get access. So let's keep going. The Steps of Gnarl. And once again, our spell has reset, but I'm not going to use it because I'm about to go for another gate. I might as well get out in the plains before reusing it. Okay. So we need to head over and round, I think. So let's go. Everybody else is like, why don't you just teleport? And I'm like, I don't want to. I'm too stubborn to spend money. And after all, I've only got 10,000 gil down here. A mere 10,000 gil. Yes, there might be fates discovered nearby, but they're not going to be that valuable at the moment. We might as well carry on as we are. I'll sneak around the back. Let's get that menu out of the screen, shall we? "60 seconds of sprinting." Well, looks like we're here. There's our destination. And now we wait. We even have a waiting simulation here, people. Right, okay, that's fine. I've come as agreed, now show me the crown. Ah, you'll have your precious crown once we've been duly compensated. Do you think me for a fool? What assurance have I that you will honor your part of the agreement? No, and you're the least trustworthy man here. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, but it looks to me as if you violated the terms of our exchange. Did we not say you were to come alone? And given that you are not alone, what guarantee have we that there isn't a company of archers surrounding us even as we speak? Ready to feather me and me men to the moment they catch a glimpse of the crown? You made a mock of our trust. The deal is off.
Wait, here's your payment as promised.
Aye, 'tis the real thing. 1,000 thanks to you, boy. You've succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. And now at long last, we have it. The power to create an army of undying soldiers. The trader's spurn.
No! It can't be! What have I done?
Surely you must have wondered what it was that you were handing over. What it was that seemed as valuable to us as the crown seemed to you? Or did you assume we were feeling charitable? Ah, but you must feel terrible, knowing that you've brought us the doom of Sildi. Worry not, boy. We'll grant you a quick death and spare you further ignominy.
There's too many, Juliana! Run! Run while you still can! I will do my duty!
It's your duty to serve the Sultana, lad, and you'll be doing it for a good while yet. Sultan Swan, put these thieves to the sword and secure the crown. Sultan Swan, yeah, no matter. Kill them all. And I'm guessing this is where I get to go in and be pure DPS Eastern Thug. Excellent, okay. My issue is you, so I'm going to be taking you down. My job is to beat Garibaldi, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. It's like, could you sing round an evening foe? Oh yeah, thanks. Attack as much as we can. I'm there, I'm like, why can't I select it? And then I realise why, I already had selected it. Yep, that's right, we're just going to keep on punching now. Oh, damn it. I think I realised what happened. Papa Sham must have fallen. Okay. No big deal. We'll do it again. Yeah, power is very special attack. I know about the glowing attack. I've already used it. It's not a big deal. I think what happened was Papa Sham fell down. That was what happened there. And so I don't have any healing items, so you just gotta... Well, I do have healing, but only for myself. The AI decided to let me down. No big deal. It's fine. No, we're going normal. It's fine. We're not changing difficulty. Right, the question is, can I skip all this dialogue? Oh, let me just restart. Yeah, we can skip the cutscenes. Let's go. There we go, I'll do it. So all we can do here for now is just keep on attacking, do as much damage as possible. But this is working. We're getting through him with the old attack as fast as possible. Eastern Club never fails. Oh, that's interesting. I took him down last time, but the fight carried on. But Master Papasan, but why? How? The General saw you sneak into the vaults, Owen. He suspected something was afoot in order to keep us to keep an eye on you. The Flame General? He ordered you to look after me. Master Papasan, more of them to the north. After them, Salt Swan, they have the crown. This lot only sought to delay us. Let us speak again in the city. Okay, I guess I'll stay here and... Ah, hello? The source of her strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command that I may smite mine enemies! Oh wow, it's some kind of dark dragon of some kind. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Okay. Defeat the masked mage. You might have all these abilities to summon demons, but I'm just going to give you a taste of my fist. Ah, Fancrod showed up, that's what it is. I was getting confused, I thought someone would be something to back him up then, but no, not this time. Fancrod backed me up instead. No more to possess such strength. Yeah, well, no more is controlled by me. There we go. That's a duty completed.
The wisdom of the Paragons should be brought low by mere mortals.
Paragons? This is indeed a disturbing revelation. We had long suspected the involvement of the bringers of chaos, Ascians to give them their true name. But we could not be so sure they were responsible for the recent disturbances until now. As if the Sultanate needed any more enemies. Have we Charlemagne's crossed paths with Ascians before? Well, we've certainly... Wait, I don't recall telling you about my homeland. Ah, yes, that's right. You're one of the gifted. You know, this marks the third time I found you in the midst of trouble. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a lodestone for it. Anyway, I'm glad I started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you'll stumble upon next? I jest. Had I truly been watching your every move, I wouldn't have taken so long to intervene in your latest altercation. But all's well that ends well, eh? Our masked friend is no more, and while I very much doubt we've seen the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us at least some respite. And on that note, I must away. Until next time, Juliana. And there's another Aetheryte crystal. Does that generate a new cutscene, I wonder? No. It just instantly gives us this brew. So, with that in mind, we now need to speak with Papa Shan in the heart of the Sworn. And he is... Oh, wow, he's all the way back in... It's all the way back in the city, isn't it? Right, well, in that case, we can use our return spell. So very useful when time comes across. Yeah, so I wasn't able to read all the dialogue, but you see that the Fancro was there, keep it up, we almost have him and everything else. So that's good. And I believe it's the Alchemist Guild. Back up with the Alchemist Guild, we should be able to go across and find our way. Here they are, the Sultan's Sworn Elite. Everyone's waiting for you, adventurer. Does it surprise you to see me dressed so, Juliana? I was once the Sultan's Sworn, you know. Though it's been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the role of station master. It's a capacity in which I am no less proud to serve, lest you doubt. Whenever Her Grace ventures outside the gates, I have the honor of protecting her person. Never before had I seen her so despondent as when news of the crown's theft reached her ears. But thanks to your valiant efforts, she has returned to her former vibrant self. You have the gratitude of every Sultan Sworn, Juliana.
Exalted vessel of Nalthal, guardian of Thanalan, 17th ascendant to the throne of Uldar, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo presides.
Oh, here we go.
Long live Nanamo!
Long live
Glory
Nanamo!
to the
Glory
Sultana!
to the Sultana!
Forever may
Oh, look
she
who
reign!
it is,
May she reign!
They regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, one whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow.
I find it interesting that everybody else has bowed down and Juliana's just like, I'm not one of you, I'm standing up.
Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth!
Like, now? Is this like a royal reward? It'd be nice if it was.
Betokening our gratitude and esteem, I, Nanamo Ulnamo, Sultana of Uldar, confer upon you this gift. Reborn,
Your Grace.
see to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
Oh wow, we're getting feasted on. Awesome.
As you command, Your Grace.
I don't think he looks happy about it.
If what they say is true, Uldar owes you a great debt. I am Reborn al-Din. With the consent of Her Grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate. Brave souls are few and far between in these times. I count my blessings when I find one. Her Grace invites you to join her at the coming banquet. I trust I will see you there.
Nah, I'm gonna go spend some time in the steps instead. It's fine, don't worry about it.
An honor.
Indeed.
Come, hero.
Until then, for the sake of Her Grace and the glory of the Sultanate, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Yep. Load of experience received as well, and it clearly says here untradeable items. You've obtained an untradeable item. This is yours and yours alone. It can't be sold or traded. So what exactly is it then? How do I check it? I don't know what the item was, that's the irony of it. It's like, I've got it, but I don't know what it is. Anyway, we trained it, so unique items. Ah, here we go. You obtain a unique item, and then it says you can never possess more than one at any time. Okay. Ah, there it is, the Uldan ring. And it does a direct hit rate, so it's a unique item, the Uldar ring. So if I go into my items again, it does actually take defense down, annoyingly, but it does grant resistance. And I say it's completely unsellable. Whereas the Ring of Fidelity increases vitality by 1. It's not a big deal. Right, so Owen has something else for us. A voice of the just is our thing.
By the 12th, Juliana. For an adventurer to receive a personal invitation from Her Grace is unprecedented. Seats at these banquets are offered only to the most distinguished individuals. You'll be dining with some of the most influential people in Uldar. There are, of course, certain protocols that must be observed, but I have no authority on them. Fear not, however, Mistress Momodi has long been responsible for familiarizing foreign guests with our customs. Pray return to the quicksand and speak with her. She will tell you all you need to know.
Which tells me we need to go and get a special outfit. A special skin, maybe. Ah, yes. Do I want to be an alchemist? No. Not right now, I don't. But maybe I should. Maybe I should do those. At some point. Let's go running. Check it out, people. It's Easter in the world of Final Fantasy XIV. We have Easter eggs. Can't do anything with them, but they're there. How cool was that? So, I don't know if they've been dropped in by other players or if it's part of the game's UI. Either way, though, it's still pretty awesome. So you want to be a weaver? Can't say I do, no. I can't say that I do want to be a weaver. I'm probably depriving myself of growth options here, though, because you think, depending on your class, you might possibly be able to make new unique items. And it's I'm just there. Put me in battle and I'll fight as many as whatever's in front of me. Getting too used to the more thug approach, get in and fight. No subtlety, no style, just get in, get out. So let's see what Modi has to tell us in the quicksand.
Welcome back, Juliana, and congratulations on your invitation to the big soiree. To be honest, I never imagined I'd be explaining these procedures to you. It's usually only foreign dignitaries who get to hear me prattle on and on about royal traditions. Anyhow, I know you're a busy woman, so I'll keep it short and sweet. In accordance with ancient custom, all guests to this banquet are required to wear ceremonial earrings made specially for the occasion. They're meant to symbolize... well, actually, forget about that. This was meant to be the short version. Being of a design unique to the occasion, the earrings serve as a security measure. The Soul Swarm won't let you near the whore without them. Your set should be ready and waiting for you at the Goldsmiths Guild. Mistress Serendipity's expecting you, so you want to head down there now. Once you got him, bring him back here and we'll continue.
Okay, so what I need to do now is go to Serendipity. Ah, right, it's telling me to go back this way. I'm just looking at the map. And so there's loads of leaf meats that we can do as well at some point. But I want to see this through, because I think this will be a great way for us to wrap up today's video by seeing what happens at the banquet. I don't know if this is a frustrating watch for those of you out there seeing it in little bits like this, because I obviously can come in now and again and just do a little bit of grinding or something, but I'm trying to capture as much of the game as possible. And again, for those of you who have been interested in whether you wanted to dip your toe into a game like this, bear in mind that this is actually, at the moment, a free demo, and it goes on for a very, very, very long time. The fact that a game that's like allowing you to get online, allows you to join a few raids, allows you to get to a really high level, all for absolutely nothing. You know, if you want to take a break from the usual games and just lose yourself in something different, you might find you enjoy it. You might find yourself going, okay, I'll breeze through the demo, get to the level cap I can get to, and then pay for the subscription. I'm not planning on doing any of that anytime soon, but I know it's one of the things that's an option there. And of course, a lot of that depends on all of you. All you people out there watching at the moment, thank you all very, very much. I really appreciate any support you can give me. I'm not one of these people who demands any kind of contributions. I don't demand subscriptions. All I want is for you to all have fun. So a massive thank you, once again.
Greetings. Something I can help you with? Ah, Juliana, your earrings are right here. I crafted them myself. I'll have you know, I think you'll be very pleased. In case Mr. Smody didn't warn you, the box is locked, and I am not permitted to give you the key. It's a final safeguard, you see. Only designated individuals are authorized to distribute the earrings to guests. In this instance, the person in question is none other than Mistress Momodi, so you'll need to ask her to open the box on your behalf. Pardon the inconvenience, but the Soulsworn take Her Grace's safety very seriously.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised at that. It's an interesting version of security. You have to constantly move around. So let's go back this way. I do feel rather shameful that I managed to fail a mission, though. I feel very, 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 very disappointed with myself. A conniving ne'er-do-well. I think I'll avoid you. Let's go run him. I'd say all these quests here, there might actually be experience that I can gain. So it might be worth me doing them at some point. But now is not it. Because I want to find out what happens at the banquet. Maybe we'll see an Easter egg to Final Fantasy VIII with the Balan dance. Huh?
Ah. Picture of yours yet, Juliana?
I have indeed, yes. I thought the game had crashed on me then.
Let me just... Well now, looks like the Guildmaster outdid herself with this pair. You best take good care of these earrings. If they fall into the wrong hands, God only knows what might happen. Now then, I hope you're feeling sociable, Juliana, because you're about to hobnob with Uldar's elite. Let me know when you're ready to head to the banquet.
Let's go. I think we just leveled up as well. Yeah, we did. We're level 29 now. That's pretty awesome.
This is it, Juliana. Your big debut in Uldan High Society. The banquet is being held in the Fragrant Chamber. Head over to the Royal Promenade and Bartholomew will show you in. Oh, but be sure you put in your earrings first or we'll send you packing. Right. Well, I reckon that's everything. Try to let the pompous ceremony get to you. Just be yourself and you'll be fine.
Yep, I've got them equipped now, I think. Yeah, the voice of the just equipped. Okay. And then a royal reception. That was the wrong door. I mean, I'm hardly looking like someone who's going to a banquet where all I've got is a few earrings. I've not got anything else. Like, you know, I've not got a special dress. I've not got a ball gown. I've not got anything really flashy. I'm just wearing my regular gear. Ah, right. It's up at the Alchemist Guild again. Right, what we'll do is we'll fast travel to the Alchemist Guild. Because yes, I don't know my way up there without using the fast travel. I will admit it. I am that useless. It also means we're going to get closer to the cutscenes as well, so there's a benefit on both ways here, people. It's a two-way street. So we head into the circle room, but then we go on the other side. So we'll go to the right. Yeah, we'll be up these stairs here. No doubt about it. Oh my god, it's Mini Cloud. Oh, that's so cool. That is one of the cooler avatars I've ever seen. A banquet hosted by Her Grace the Sultana is due to begin shortly. Attendance is by invitation only. Please make way for arriving guests. Oh, we are honored to receive you, my lady. Please proceed inside. Yeah, as I thought, it's a cutscene. Still get everybody else in formal clothes apart from the knights.
All hail the Sultana. Your Grace.
Reborn?
No way, it's
A
running.
right of the royal house of all, I, Nanamo, 17th of my line, have summoned you here.
I doubt this is where they got that from, but that right there is the Miss Elizabeth and Macho Man Randy Savage pose from the wrestling back in the 80s. Macho Man Randy Savage used to do that with Miss Elizabeth, only instead of having her perched on his arm like a hawk, he'd actually wrap his arm around the legs and she'd sit on his shoulder.
We are graced this day by the presence of a hero to Uldar and dear friend to the crown. Honored guests, I give you our champion! And with that, I bid you enjoy the feast.
Is she going to sit there all night now? I mean, it's one way to survey the crowd, don't get me wrong.
Not to spoil your appetite, but Uldar is hardly so bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge ourselves, children starve in the streets.
And we need to change that then, my friend.
Nor can Her Grace do aught to help them. She is thwarted at every turn by those on the Syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty.
Ah. Yes, capitalism is evil, people. So pay your monthly subscriptions. That way we can stop it. Come on, pay up. You want to be a paragon and save the people? Give me money. He says after talking about how quite a lot of this game is free and being a massive hypocrite, but that's not the point.
Beneath her mask of stately serenity, she is aghast at the plight of her subjects. But there will be no hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power.
So essentially we need to take down the Syndicate.
I am truly grateful for all you have done for Uldar. But there is so much more to do. That light, what is it?
Aetheryte crystal.
So bright, almost like by the 12. Tell me true, have you been troubled by strange dreams of late? Visions of the crystal? Mayhap you put them down to an excess of ether? Yes, you are like they were. Allow me to explain. Before you came to Eorzea, there were others like you who fought the Primals, though they were not of this land. When the Garlean Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the 3 grand companies.
Hence the 3 thrones.
And they stood with us at Cartano, that fateful day 5 years ago. The day we lost them. None who survived have forgotten the hero's sacrifice. Nor would any man deny they fought alongside us. But the names of these heroes come not to our lips. The once familiar pages of their story are now blank to us.
Oh dear.
And in our mind's eye, their faces are naught but silhouettes amid a blinding glare. It is for this reason that we have come to call them the Warriors of Light. When I look at you, I cannot help but think of them, and of what you might achieve.
Bear in mind, this is the guy with, like, swords that are almost as big as my body, and he's built like that, and yet I'm somehow the inspirational figure?
You must protect that crystal at all costs. It is a gift from Hydaelyn, mother of all, and one she gave to you for a reason. Yours is no ordinary tale. If I am right, the fate of the realm may yet hang upon your deeds.
No pressure, then.
Only heroes and martyrs are fit to bear such a burden. Let us pray you are the former.
Oh. Headache. Okay, question is, what's going to load? What's going to happen next? Ah, back in the sky. Yes, there's the legendary meteorite.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
Yes. Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Yeah, of course it's nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
But by who?
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out.
Ooh.
God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
Do we suddenly get Metal Gear Solid then? Snake? Snake? Snake! Duh, 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 duh. Am I the only one?
Damn it! Damn it all to the 7th hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
Ah, but the old EMP. Well,
We
kind of.
must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
Reborn saying, do it the old-fashioned way. Go.
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre.
Yeah.
This dark, stifling presence. Who or what?
It's the Dark Liege of Chaos.
We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Oh, well, they're going hard on this scene. Ah, what language is that?
Logalo, Asawad Deken Bet Mubut. Imarat Way, Kiskatoga Hats Wadadorns. Sis Nigen, Fistun the only Lamrai Sadai Dorn.
Well, at least we know what happened now. Bahamut Saber.
How you feeling, Juliana?
That's a barbershop pole.
They said you fainted in the middle of one of the General's stories. I had to have you carried back to the Hourglass. I reckon you made quite an impression on your fellow guests. Though probably not the sort you intended. You sure you're getting enough rest, Juliana? The life of an adventurer can be pretty taxing. Anyway, I'm gonna see you back to normal. No offense, but looking after you was getting a bit tiresome. Oh, before I forget, the General left a message for you. Said that when you feel up to it, you should come see him at the Hall of Flames. Probably wants to finish the story he was telling when you fell asleep.
Yep, so we turned on, tuned in, and dropped off, it would seem. That's exactly what happened there. We fell asleep quite quickly. not the best part of our time. These don't make a difference there, but they give extra all around, so we'll equip those. They don't actually have any actual ability to them, and we can't sell them. They are completely unique. And well, that was a very interesting way to wrap things up, people. We became the guest of honor, and then we passed out thanks to visions of the past and a chaos-rending war. And no doubt there's more to come as we continue our quest, but that is where this video is going to come to a head, and we're going to pick things up on the next recording. So until next time, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's watched. And evidently they know how to party, people.